Okay, we're recording. So we left you guys off partway through a fight. So Graviton was on the overpass bridge, looking down upon everything. Mystic was hiding in the shadows. She had managed to take the lug nuts off the left-hand side of wheels of the truck. I'm not sure. Abyss was at the dock looking over from the water line, looking over, trying to be all sneaky and transparent. Graviton had managed to trip 3 of them over with his special attack. They got up, there's a bit of laughing, sort of slowed them down a little bit, and that's sort of roughly where we left it, with Kulak running towards the truck. So I think that's where we're up to tonight. Also, Graviton, you and I'm just thinking who else. I think it was just you and Mystic. Saw suddenly the Scarlet Samurai appear from nowhere.
Oh yeah, I think it was the 2 of us, yeah.
Yeah. So she just sort of steps off the truck. You're not quite sure how the hell she got on top of the truck, but yeah, she steps off the truck. The reaction you can see is that the guys who are loading definitely sort of wince a little bit in her presence, and she does some sort of hand signals. Doesn't seem to be towards them, but God knows what's happening there. And the other guys, she sends over to one of the guys, does something, but the guy looks like he's just crapped his pants, from whatever she said. So he's not looking terribly happy. He gets a bit more, shall we say, professional in what he's doing. And that's where we leave it. So we'll go back into the next round. And I've just got to see, because I've got her open up here. Excuse me. Just trying to invite all of you to the, and I don't know why it didn't work, to the Tavern Keeper. It doesn't seem to let me, so I know they've sort of dropped it since 2014, but it's pretty good for setting up campaigns. Anyway,
Oh, drop what?
There's a campaign manager online thing called Tavern Keeper, and I've just put in the Silver City one there. I was trying to invite you guys, but it doesn't seem to want to invite you. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, it's initiative time. So just let me have a look. Oh God, I've got to remember all these things and what they stand for. I know that part.
Initiative.
Yep. What's this one? Okay.
That's
2d6. Add together. Rightio. And the rest of you need to do your own. So, all the probably would be better if I did it over here. All the minions get to go on a 10, and Abyss, you still got to go.
Sorry.
Yep. Cool, and then
one of us at least gets to go.
He needs a little bit more. He needs a double. You want to give him a bit more. One more d6.
Oh, did I only roll 1?
Yeah.
Many apologies.
That's real cool.
2 seconds. Frick. 7.
Okay, and the Scarlet Samurai. A 7, that's a very bad number for her. On an 11, Abyss, you're up. So far, no one really knows you're there.
So the samurai is is the villain, isn't it?
What
far
you're
as we know.
believing to be the villain, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, it's been 2 weeks and I cannot for the life
Yeah.
of me remember anything.
It's all cool.
I'm going to maintain my hidden spot.
Mm-hmm.
But if anyone's sort of out of place and looks like they could be picked off, or possibly just grabbed and pulled in, I would like to do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're waiting for something to happen. Okay. 10. That'll be them. So they are also waiting to react to anything. 7. You see the silver. The silver. Hang on. Got to do a check for them. Okay. Radio. You'll be wanting to do something pretty much now, Abyss, because the Scarlet Samurai has noticed you and has drawn her katana, and she is striding over towards you with great
Well, aquaball that and move around in the water a little bit. So. Three points of damage.
Hang on. One moment, please. And she gets... Where is it? Okay. So first of all, let's see what happens with this. Nothing at the moment. Cool. Okay. So she gets hit, you say? 3 points of thingy, whatchamacallit. Yep. Okay. She's not looking terribly impressed. And then you move in the water where are you moving to?
Yeah, moving probably around more towards my friends.
You see Ebon Mystic is hiding in the shadows and done successfully, so you can't see her. Graviton is up on the overpass, and Kulak is running towards you from a distance.
We're a bit spread out at this point.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
So where are you going to be?
Actually, I'm going to try and maneuver so that I know that she's not facing towards our friendlies.
Well, you have one of your friendlies up here, you have another one down here somewhere, and one screaming along from over here. You're going to have to pick a face, so either it's going to be all on you, or towards one of them.
All on me.
Okay. Rightio. So she'll finish her move and make her attack, I guess. Yep, hit you for 2.
Now, because I moved around in the water, I get a free dodge.
Oh, sorry, so does she. She gets a free evade. So that might not have hit her at all. Highly unlikely though. I'll just check that too.
I do dodge.
She did. She doesn't take the damage.
Oh wow.
So you both attack each other and neither of you take any damage. I forgot about that.
She has super speed, does she?
No, she has something else. Anytime she moves, it's as if she gets a free evade. At disadvantage. Okay. Blah blah blah. Sorry, I've forgotten our order. 7. Graviton, was it you next?
I was 9. I haven't gone yet though.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you better go.
Alright. So I can see the scarlet, crimson, red. What word are we using to describe the samurai?
Scarlet Samurai.
Scarlet. Okay. I can see the scarlet samurai moving towards
Mm-hmm. And both of them
Abyss,
seem to be
right?
doing things, but yeah. Anyway. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna target her and 2 other of the mooks that I can see nearby
Mm-hmm.
for a gravitix.
Okie dokie. And they get a normal saving throw, don't they?
Yes, a normal save.
What was that?
Okay, that one's a pass.
Yeah, that's her and him and a bit of
Oh,
a bummer.
jeez.
A
All
bit
right.
of a bummer.
Well, I'm doing it again for my second action.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh god, that guy's rooted to the rock. But the third one falls over.
Ah, thank goodness.
Yep.
Well, 1 out of 6. I mean,
Yeah.
it's actually pretty bad, but
Yeah, but anyway. Okay, so we can tell already that Roll20 is working in whose favour it's working in.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so
and
sorry.
that's my turn.
Yep. And then we get down to so there'll be all the guys with the guns will be shooting at Abyss. Just do that first. Miss. 1 hit. 1 definite hit. Another hit. So that is 1, 2, 3 points of damage.
Cool.
All up. And Ebon Mystic, you are next. So just so you know, the Scarlet Samurai has been moved over towards the edge of the dock to attack Abyss. So probably her back is facing you.
He's facing off against Abyss, okay.
Yeah.
And he or she is facing off against Abyss. And the minions, how many of them again? 4, right?
4 guys.
There
4
are
guys
4?
with like little Uzis. They've opened up on Abyss. Yeah, and one of the guys has fallen over for some unknown reason, but you suspect it's Graviton's action.
How mysterious.
Helmus Darius.
Okay. First thing, birds, crows, in fact.
Yep.
Summoning.
Mhm.
There's a ton of them. It'll be 4.
Okay,
The
so
4
these
are going to go after. Yeah, the 4 they're going after guns.
okay. So just
Keep
trying
them
to
from shooting.
keep it. Yep. Okay, so these are all 1-pointer jobbies, aren't they? And they have
Oh no
martial arts.
Remember last time I bought
Oh, okay.
what was it called? I think I bought what was it called?
Tier 2.
Toughness? It's on my sheet.
Sorry. Yep.
Yep, they got tough.
Yep. So toughness adds 2 to their SC, I think.
I believe it's it either bumps it up 1 or they add 2. Hold on, I'll check.
Yep. That's what cool. Tough. Yeah, 2 additional stress. So they've all got 3 each now.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. And these guys can do either an attack or a move, but they do it as a base 1 point of damage, eh? Yeah. Okay.
I'll get to that.
Okay. No, that's all cool. That's all cool. Okay. So they're moving to position themselves to annoy the gun welders. Is that correct?
Again?
They're moving over to start to annoy the gun welders at the moment.
Flying in at the gun. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Okay. Yep. And for your second action, what would you like to
Okay.
do?
I am calling in a report to the police
Okay,
on our
sweet. On your communicator, sweet as.
yeah.
Yep. Radio.
Hmm?
You mentioned the
And-
Scarlet Samurai.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Kulak.
Yep.
He's got super speed, so he's going to get there.
Yeah, he's going to run up. He's going to rip the door off the van, I think.
Okay, so he's running and ripping the door. That'll be his 2 actions, but we give, do a super strength test. So, yeah, 2d6. He's a 5 or a 6.
Yep.
Okay, he has got the left door of the van in his hand. He's ripped it off the van. Or a van, somewhere. He's got a shield, he's got a plough. Let's say that. He's set himself up for next round, which is cool. Okay, it's at this moment, Ebon Mystic. Hang on. I've got to make a roll. Sorry. I was going to say something before it actually happened. Yes. At this moment, Ebon Mystic, you're aware, just out of the peripheral vision, left and right, you have 2 individuals who seem to have come out of the shadows, and they're coming at you. Dressed dark, they have short, what you'd be calling a ninja toe, short weapons, and yeah, that's all they can do at the moment. They've done their 2 actions. And now we go back to the top of the round. So everyone...
They can fly.
No, they're on the ground.
Okay, because remember, I was floating above a roof.
I thought you were in shadows.
Yeah, I was in. Okay, there's a roof, right? You know, with the overhang and everything.
Mhm.
She was floating above, above the roof.
Okay, well...
In fact, she wasn't. She was illusioned to be invisible. She wasn't.
Okay.
She wasn't stealth. She was illusioned to be
Totally
invisible,
cool.
floating
Totally,
above
yeah.
the roof.
Totally cool. Then I'll just change the description that they are coming left and right across the roof towards you.
Okay.
Yeah. But everything else will stay the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I just wanted to make sure you were good.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, initiative for everyone,
Initiative?
please. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
Them,
not
for
doing good on
them.
initiative.
Yep. And you've done yours, Graviton? 9. Okay, so at the moment we have the henchman on a 10, you're on a 9, Abyss on an 8.
Just roll mine yet, sorry.
Oh, sorry. So we have...
Alright, so...
Oh no, we don't have them on a 10.
And for Kulak.
Okay, 10 for you, so you're on the 10, followed by Graviton at the moment, followed by the gunmen, followed by the ninjas, followed by Ebon Mystic, if I can remember that order, I hope. And where does the samurai sit and all that? She's rolling really bad. 7, she's with the ninjas. Okay. You, I believe, are up first, Abyss.
Right, so I'm going to once again move away on the docks from her and strike again.
Mm-hmm.
Using my water orb.
Mm-hmm.
I hit.
Okay, I'll see if she evades. She will be moving. God, I've got to remember all these things. She only gets a 1d6 chance. Doesn't, so she'll be taking some damage unless this next thing works. She'll be taking the damage. So this time she does indeed take 3 points of damage and looks mighty pissed. Okay, I think Graviton, you're up next.
Yep. Okay. Am I aware of the 2 ninjas that are going towards
Once
Mystic?
they are visual to Mystic, Ebon Mystic, they're visual to you, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
it's almost like they just melted out of the shadow.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing as last round. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
Cool.
This time I'm targeting once again the samurai and the 2 ninja that are going after Ebon Mystic.
Okay, I need to get... See, this is where I didn't think well enough. Because I can only have one character open at a time, and I've got the ninjas as well. That was really stupid. Okay, I just need to refresh my mind what they do. Dung 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 bonk. Yep, okay. Okay, I know what they do. Now I've got to go back to bloody... Yeah. It's great for holding them. I thought this would be really good and easy for me to be able to play the characters out. But no. Okay, back to her. Okay, sir, where you go? What are you doing? Sorry, I've forgotten what you just said.
The Gravitex. So
Okay, yep.
have the samurai and the 2 ninjas make their standard saves.
Cool. So this is for the first ninja. Yes.
Okay.
This will be for the second ninja. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do something first. I get to try one thing. I don't think it's ever gonna work, but we'll see. Nope. Okay, right, so she's gonna make her save. And yes.
Son of a monkey.
Yeah. Such strong language, Graviton.
Okay, well, like 4th verse, same as the first. I'm doing it again.
That's so cool. That is totally cool. So the first samurai ninja, it flops over. The second one saves.
Yes.
She. Sorry, it's just because I want to do this. If I can get her to do it. Yes, finally. Okay, make a saving throw.
Standard.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't get a 5 or a 6. You okay? You just felt your power. Basically, she took a sword and deflected it back at you.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So.
Not
Okay,
cool.
so in the grand total of 2 rounds, I have with let's see, it was 3 each time. So out of 12 uses, I've affected 1 guy twice.
Yep. And a ninja.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Got
And a
one of the
ninja.
ninjas.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. After you was. When is Kulek going? I think he goes next.
He goes on 4.
Oh God. Okay. Okay. Then it must be the gunman. So I'm just going to make some 2d6 rolls to see if they shoot the poor birdies down. So number 1. No. Number 2. Yes. So that's a point off one of them. If you can just keep record of that, please, Ebon Mystic.
Gotcha.
Number 3. No. And number 4. Yes. So 2 and 4 got hit, taking a point off. And for the next thing, I keep on feeling they have 2. They are going to do the same thing again. They're just going to shoot, 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 shoot. Miss on number 1. Miss on number 2. Hit on number 3. And miss on number 4. So
2, 3, and
4
4 have 1 point of damage.
Yep. Okay, cool. But you've tied those 4 up very nicely. So then it goes down to her and the ninjas, and then you're next to the Mystic. So what does she do?
Hey, why did the ninjas get to go before me? We're both at 6.
No, they're a 7.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then
She's a
who's at
7, they're a
6?
7. You're a 6.
Wasn't there one of yours also at 6?
No,
I thought.
no. The other guys are on a 8 or something. They were after Graviton. Okay, so the one ninja that's One stands up and strikes you. The other one strikes you and strikes you, or tries to anyway.
Yeah, because I'm up in the air, so there's
Yeah.
got to be a disadvantage or something.
So the guy who is not fallen down does manage to hit you. The guy who has got to get up does manage to hit you. Both of them do a point of damage each.
Okay. How do you evade?
You roll a d6. No.
And no.
And no. Okay. Rightio. We think, oh, her. Right. Okay, what do I do with her? She's got some... Seeing that you've moved away, Abyss, what does she do? Just thinking. She'll wait, and she'll return an attack. So, yeah. She'll wait and do some wonderful little things if she's attacked. Okay, Ever Mystic, you're up, and then Kulak.
This is my go, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, one, I'm going to move.
Yep.
Out of range of their weapons. Two, I am going to coat. I wave my hand over, flat hand over, above their heads from up top, and an oil slick appears under their feet.
An oil slick.
Really shouldn't
okay.
be on top of a roof when all of a sudden an oil slick appears.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I guess it doesn't happen because I
you-
rolled lousy.
Is that both rolls? Is that a 2d6?
Huh?
Oh, it is a 2d6 roll. Okay.
A
Right.
really
So
lousy
you,
roll.
Yeah. Okay, so
But,
you move
so the oil
and...
slick doesn't appear.
Right.
Doesn't appear.
Okay, so what happens
Okay.
is a drop of water forms between the two of them and falls and touches the roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was very upsetting.
Right.
And of course, those are the attacks by the birds.
Okay, one hit.
One,
Miss.
two,
Two hit.
3 misses, and 4 hits.
3 misses and 4 hits.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's
1,
only
2,
4 of them.
and 4 hit.
Oh, I
1,
see.
2, and 4 hit, and 3 misses. In
Okay.
other words, okay, Castiel
Oh no, it's
hits,
okay. It's okay. I can see what.
Balthazar
No,
hits,
you know.
Savandrel
Yeah.
misses,
I didn't see
and
Castiel
Anna
at the
hits.
top there. Sorry, I was just looking at 747. That's all.
Ah.
Yeah, I didn't see him just till just now. Okay, so they do a point of damage each, don't they?
I have to look to see what they need to be able to actually do more damage.
Yep.
What power I have to give them.
So those guys don't get to evade. No, they've attacked, so they can't evade. Okay, rightio. And then we go to Kulak. What is he doing?
So with his door, Kulak is going to move on. Hopefully a clump of them.
There's no clump. They're all spread out.
They're all spread out, at which point, she's on the edge of the dock, isn't she?
No, she has had to move to get her evade, so she's moved away from you, back more towards the truck, if anything.
Okay.
Because she can't get to you at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's more a case of if she was on the edge, he might have tried to bum rush her over and at which point, well, then following with the thing, he will use the door as a shield, but he will clothesline one of the closest that he can.
Okay.
And miss.
Good total, not great individual dice rolls.
Yeah.
No. Okay. And at the end of the round, he now sees them. But out of the dark step 2 more ninjas who have a swipe at him. They definitely move so that they do not have to have the door impede their attack. One hits him.
That's okay. He moved, so he gets a free
Yep, and one misses.
evade. Oh god. It does hit.
Okay, so just 1 point of damage. They're using small melee weapons. And that door does 2. I think 1 for a super strength and 1 for a small melee weapon.
Oh, super strength does 2 anyway, if he hits.
Oh, okay,
Or is that level 2 super strength?
not sure. I think it goes up to +2 total at level 3. Yeah, have a look anyway. Okay, and we're back in another round. So, Eben Mystic, you did get the call through the police. They're sending people your way. They're going to be a wee way of time getting there, but they're on their way.
Okay.
So while you're trying to do all this, you get in your, because I'm assuming it's some sort of thing you got in your ear so you can talk and listen to them at the same time and do everything else you need to do.
Remember we
Yep.
have earbuds.
Right, so you get a call from them saying, what other services do you think you're going to need?
Just need you to block off the bridge at this point. We don't know where they're planning on going. There's a bridge and I believe the off ramps.
Right, okay.
Also, you might want to keep civilians back.
Rightio, guys, now we get into the really this is the fourth round of attacks, yes, so this is where it gets really interesting. Okay. The non-ninjas, everyone go for initiative, go on an 8. So we have to keep everything.
Okay, this is becoming
Nine.
ridiculous. Can I roll some more? I want to clear my die roll because I've been rolling ones and stuff for initiative since we started.
That is unfortunate.
Jim, cleans my dice, please.
Say a prayer over them. Ninjas, get a 6. And she, I mean, for someone who rolls so many blimmin' initiative dice, she's not been rolling that great either. Yeah, she does.
But I have not rolled
Yep.
a 1 on one of my
And-
initiative dice or high.
Yep. Kulak. Did you do him already, Andy?
Yeah, he's got the second one.
Oh,
he's
he's got-
above me, he's the 9.
Roll 1 dice, Eben Mystic, and replace. Choose which one you ignore from your 2.
The 1?
Yeah, one of the ones.
Which one?
I'm still
Just-
going to end up going last. I don't think anybody on your side has rolled less than a 6, right?
The ninjas are on a 6.
Yeah, so
You may go on a 7. We'll see. Just roll a dice. 1 dice. There you go. You're on a 7.
I'll get 7. Let's get that.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, she strides over and attacks Kulak with her blade. Oops. And she manages to hit him, doing 2 points of damage. Does he want to evade?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the website would actually let me do what I want. He does not.
Okay, so he takes 2 points. The blah blah blah. Graviton, you're up next, sir.
Okay. 5th time's the charm.
Come on, Graviton.
So once
You
again,
can do it.
the samurai and the 2 ninja
Rightio.
from last time.
All good.
This is my thing. If it doesn't work,
Where you go, sir? So samurai first. Where you go? Oh, I've
Yeah,
got to
let's
make
go
this.
with
I've got to
samurai
make this
first.
happen. Sorry, I keep on thinking it's an
Mhm.
attack form. So she does stand. Ninja number 1
Dang it.
does fall. Ninja number
Okay.
2 does fall.
Okay. And we at it again. One more time.
Yep. To whom?
Same 3.
The 2 have already fallen.
Each fall takes away
Wait,
1
it's their
action.
action, remember?
Ah, right. Okay. She stands.
Gosh darn it.
He doesn't get affected. He does. So ninja number 2 has both of his actions taken away for this round.
Well, it's the best one so far, so I'll take it.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. So we go down from there to a 9, which is Kulak. What are you doing, Kulak? You got 2 ninjas on
That's
you
right.
and her.
That guy couldn't attack me. So I only got hit by one of the guys because the guy had to stand up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 point down off.
Mhm.
Yep. So Andy, Kulak.
Kulak. Now, how does his improvised weapon thing work? He gets 3 attacks or something like that if he wants to.
Um.
That isn't it? He gets a 3rd action for using an improvised weapon.
Where is he? You select the improvised weapon as a weapon. You do not pick it. When fighting with an improvised weapon, you get 1 extra action each turn.
Yep. So he's going to take the door and he's going to bash her 3 times.
Okay, that's excellent. Make your roll.
That's right. Okay. Miss. Hit. Hit.
Okay, 1 moment, please. The first one bounces back on him and he takes the damage.
Ouch, 2. So
Second
she
one
gets that
hits
as a
her.
free reaction, is it?
That's why it's only on it as a disadvantaged ability. Third one, so she takes 2 of the attacks and they do 2 each, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Cool. He's on a 9. On an 8 is the non-ninjas. And they're still busy dealing with the birds. Brap, brap.
Daka, 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 daka,
Birds,
daka,
the
daka.
birds.
Yeah.
Like the old movie.
Yeah. So number 1 guy hits his
A
one.
hit.
Number 2 guy hits his one.
Go ahead.
1 and 2. Number 3 gets missed. Number 4 gets missed.
Also miss.
Yep, and their second attack, because all they're doing is shooting at the birds. Number 1 hits. So I think that one's
That's 2 attacks on Castiel.
okay. Number 2 miss. Number 3 miss. Number 4 miss.
Oh, that's 2 attacks on Castiel, 1 attack on Balthasar, 1 attack on Samandriel, and no attacks on Anna. So now, hold on.
Yeah.
They do get to try and evade. So Castiel's attempt at evade, number 1, misses. So he avoids the second attack. So that's 1 attack that goes through on Castiel.
Mm-hmm.
Balthazar's 1 attempt to evade, succeeds, and Samandriel's 1 attempt to evade does not succeed. So Samandriel has 2 points of damage on him. Castiel has 1 point of damage on him, and that's pretty it. So basically it's 1, 1, 2, 1 damage.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. So we're now up to, or down to, you. And then it's the Abyss going just before the ninjas. You, Ebon Mystic.
Okay, I thought you said abyss.
Sorry, no, Abyss
Okay.
goes.
Abyss is
Abyss
like
goes
right
after
near.
you and just before the ninjas.
Okay, so, my first action
Hmm.
is to let me see, what do I want to do? Rolls into a ball and then burst out, her hand fluttering her fingers. And around, no, I don't think that's success. That didn't succeed. I was trying to
Okay.
produce butterflies around me. The second
Cool.
one is, as I grumble, I wave my hand once more over the roof to try and bring in that oil slick.
Okay.
And
Not-
again, no
no.
success.
Magic is not your friend tonight.
Oh, well, roll 20 is not my friend tonight.
No.
And I guess the attack of the birds. And looks like it's not going to be good for Castiel, Mrs. So does Balthazar. Samandrel hits, and I believe so does Anna.
Yep.
Yeah, they both
So,
hit.
I'll just do there. Okay, so that's 2 points on those ones. Rightio. Cool. So you have one ninja on you, attacking you. The
Remember,
other one.
I'm up in the air.
Yep. But
And put distance between stuff in the previous round, so stop having them.
he's getting up to you by doing
swinging
an
at me.
acrobatic leap and flip over and all that fancy sort of crouching tiger stuff.
Okay, let's see him do it.
We'll see. The other two just attack Karnak, and the other 8 make their presence known. And I'll sprinkle them about in places.
I mean, doesn't he only have the remaining ninja who can move only has one action? Either he jumps up and flips up in the air and looks really cool, or he stands there and waves his
No,
fist at me.
he'll do that, don't worry. Yep. He does his cool move and attacks you for 1 point. You can evade.
Yeah, very much. But anyway,
Evade.
success.
Cool. So you don't back down onto the roof. The two that are attacking Kulak. That's a hit. And a hit.
Oof. So, Kulak has how much? Stress 7. Okay. Yike. He's getting up there.
Is he evading?
He can't. He didn't move this round.
Oh, okay. So the other 8 that appear, basically, yeah, they you know how a swarm moves. They seem to look like they move like a swarm. But 2 of them basically will be what they'll be trying to do is, it looks like it's being more of a defensive around what the people are loading than anything else. And 2 of them will attack Kulak because that's all they can really do this round. That's another hit. And another hit.
Is that to Kulak? Oh, then he's down.
Okay.
Not good.
Not good, no. He's got to make those saving throws next round and the round after. And he's going to have some time to recover from that. We're going to have to, yeah. Oh yeah, so when you're tier 2, you always count as having focus when making strength tests. Okay. You don't do the additional damage until you get to the tier 3. Okay. That is pretty much that done for that round. God, this is becoming really difficult, but we're having lots of people involved. So we've got non-ninjas, we've got the Scarlet Samurai, we've got the ninjas. Kulak is out and he's going to make a saving throw. Ebon Mystic is floating a bit more higher up. Graviton, you are still on the bridge. Abyss is out on the water. And I think that's everybody. Yeah. Okay. Initiative.
Oh no, Abyss needs to.
Oh,
do
Abyss. I
like,
beg your pardon. I beg your
Yeah,
pardon.
your bitch should
Yeah.
have gone before the ninjas, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
Sorry,
My attack is basically going to be that I'm going to backstab the chick because she was focused purely on Kulak.
Yeah.
Was she?
By basically
Was she?
as in throw a water ball at her back.
Okay. Make your roll.
It's a
That's
hit.
a hit. I highly doubt this will work, but we'll see. Nope. Okay, so she takes 3 more. Where am I with her? Radio. Oh, she has an evade, doesn't she? That's about all.
No,
Oh,
she used
hasn't
it on
moved.
his.
No, she hasn't moved though.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
she
also
moved the
used
previous round anyway.
her, and she also
um,
used her thing to block one of
Mm-hmm.
what's-
So we are up to new round. Where we go again. So the non-ninjas, good grief, are on 11s, but they're not really part of this till they get rid of the birds.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, at least it's no snotty.
Oh god.
And ooh, she's on a 10. So Graviton, you're on a 5, Even Mystic's on a 5, and Abyss is on a, and yeah,
Abyss 4, Kulak. Oh,
nothing.
frick.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kulak
so-
10.
Yep. So that's his saving throw. So he's stopped dying, but he's unco. Okay. So, so instead of the ridiculous, I fall over and start dying, I stand up and get back to again, and fall over and start dying and get up again. I'm gonna put in another saving throw once you stop dying as to how long it takes you to get up again. Because it just seems a bit silly that you're dying at 1 second and the next second you're totally okay to combat. Just a slight little issue there for me around the semantics of it. Anyway, so we go first with the non-ninjas shooting at the poor old birds, who are doing an awesome job of distracting them. So they'll fire once. They will be ducking, dodging, moving to get the best possible vantage point. So number 1 is missed, number 2 is hit. So if you want to make it evade, dodge, roll, whatever now. Nope. Okay, so that's a definite hit. Number 3 is a hit. Same again with the evade roll, please.
It's got 2 on him already.
Did that
Yep,
succeed?
he evades.
He evades. Okay, cool. And the first attack for number 4 misses
That
completely.
misses.
Rightio. So yeah, that's all they do this round. They're moving, dodging, and weaving sort of stuff.
They're
So
moving. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they've clicked to what's actually a better move than just going blah 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 sort of stuff. Down to a 10. She places her katana at the throat of Kulak and very loudly says, "Unless you want your friend to die, leave us now."
Well, I back off.
Okay. So it's relatively obvious about what she intends to do, whether she will do it or not, but at the moment it's very obvious what she intends to do if any one of you does anything silly. Well, anything that involves conflicting them, sort of thing. So we move down to Ebon Mystic and Graviton.
Well, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do anything if it was basically a do something and your friend dies, right? That's what we said.
That's what it looks like she's threatening to do, yes.
Okay, I don't do anything.
Rightio. Ebon Mystic.
I will fade out of existence as if I was a illusion.
Okay, make your spell roll. That looks pretty healthy. Is it a success?
I do.
It's a
I
5 in there.
succeed.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. And you do. Rightio.
Meant to tell you I focused when I was doing it, but
Okay.
still.
Yep.
And the birds will just flutter off or to a distance.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to say, like, you know, the seconds start ticking by. It's 2 or 3 minutes, and it would appear that the truck is loaded. By now, she's got 4 ninjas on Kulak's throat as she moves about giving off orders, and
Okay.
and she
in
sort of
that
looks
moment-
out to Abyss and sort of says, "Nice try, sweetie, but you know, you."
I did. I backed off.
Yeah, she says, "Nice try, sweetie, but you don't like me when I get mad."
Oh, right.
So they just basically the ninjas load him up in the truck.
Tell everybody to get ready. When
Mhm.
those wheels go, we got to take out those ninjas around Kulik and get him the hell out of there.
Yep.
Know how I'm going to get him out of there.
Okay.
So concentrate on those ninjas.
Okay, so the
Okay.
other ninjas, hang on a second. We'll do this first. Nope. Okay. The other ninjas you can see, so apart from the 4
Oh,
that
so you-
are
yeah,
carrying
the
carrying
birds-
Kulak into the truck, they've disappeared in the truck. The other 8 ninjas move and disperse in the area, and you guys can, Graviton and Ebon Mystic, you can see it. Abyss, you probably can't see some of them when they disappear up onto the roofs, because the angle would be wrong, but Graviton and Ebon Mystic, because you're up above, you can see all this. So yeah, and they're just moving very slowly across roofs, all that sort of stuff. The truck
I'm going to have to
starts.
reform. Hold on. In that amount of time, I am going to reform the my minions. They
Mhm.
basically those birds are just going to poof out of existence too, like illusions. And I'm going to reform shadowy rats
Yep.
inside of the van.
They'll have to get into the van first because you don't know the van, the truck. Inside.
There's a non-existent driver's door, if I
So
understand.
there is
correctly.
openings definitely, but you just you can't put them in there.
Okay, I
They
have
to get
them
in.
sneak
But
in.
yep,
I'm gonna
yep.
have to have them sneak in. Okay.
That's okay.
Or
Yep. So I just
focusing.
get
They're gonna focus to get to sneak in.
okay.
Okay.
So
They're
make
saying
the
so
roll.
You know what their roles are. Yeah.
Yep. So this doesn't mean they
Castria.
fail. It just means they fail to do a successful sneak. So Anna is successful at not being seen, and now I'll just see if the others are seen. Whoops. Took it out.
Way too many ones on my part, I should say.
Yeah, well, I got
tonight.
ones, but unfortunately form an 11. So, what I'm going to say for simplicity's sake is the 3 of them get wiped out pretty quickly. That gets seen. but Anna is quite safely tucked, all quietly, not seen.
Okay.
And she hasn't been. She's been doing other things, so she's not aware that this has happened until basically someone yells out, "We just killed something weird and they disappeared." She turns to Abyss and she says, "You really want your friend back in 2 pieces?"
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I completely missed that.
So she
Sort of
said,
was
yeah, she said,
completely dozing off.
okay, sorry. She turns to you and just
Oh.
says to you, Abyss, "Do you really want your friend back in 2 pieces?"
I ain't doing anything.
Your group is. This is your very last warning, otherwise my men have been ordered now to kill him. If you do anything else.
Well, I relay it to the
to
team
thwart us. Yeah, to
that
thwart
they
us.
should back the fuck off.
Yeah.
He's inside that.
Anna's there,
he's
though.
inside that.
Yeah.
He's inside the truck. I'm not exactly sure how to get him out of there now.
Yeah, but Anna's in there with him.
Yeah.
So you've got
The best we have is
form of-
Anna's in there, so we've got somebody right along.
Yep. Yep. And she's totally
That
unseen at the
fix
moment.
the tires.
Well, okay. Now I'm just going to do the truck starts moving off. And it's totally okay for the moment. I hate to see what happens when they turn a corner. So, she.
I'm going to move in close, maintaining my invisibility until I, find an opening.
Yeah. Okay, just give me a second. You're watching both Graviton, you and Ever Mystic are watching the ninjas move across the roof, and then they just vanish into thin air almost. You can't see them anymore.
Frickin' ninjas.
Yeah. Graviton, the truck is moving away. What are you planning to do?
I'm
You can
just
hear
gonna
the
move
police.
to-
The police are coming. You can see them at the far end of Queensbridge.
Is
Yes.
there any tall building nearby that I could move to that'd be a good vantage point where I could keep visibility on the truck?
You could probably teleport to vantage points. Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna teleport to a vantage point and stay there for now.
Okay. So, do you want to sort of go like, a couple of 100 feet ahead of them, or just behind them, or where are you trying to teleport to?
More so just behind.
Okay. Rightio. So you're taking. Okay, that's all cool. Because I know what happens then. Okay, so you're just keeping close enough, but far enough away. That
Yeah,
sort of thing.
keeping my distance, but
Yep.
still
Yep.
following them.
Cool. Abyss, what are you doing out in the water?
Going to make it look like I'm backing away. Probably going to try and tail, from underwater. Just keeping my eyes above as best as I can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you guys are following them. They get up to the corner where they got to turn and cross the and go through the gates and they get onto the main streets.
Mm-hmm.
They're not heading across the bridge?
No, that's sorry. At the moment, yeah. So at the moment they're sort of heading in this direction, and they're going to be
Okay.
turning
The
down
cops
this road
should
here.
be blocking them off, yeah.
Yeah.
The
But-
cops should be blocking them off.
Well, the cops are blocking off here somewhere at the moment, in the hope that that's the way they want to go. But
Well, I
you've got-
told them to block off the off-ramps just in case,
Yep,
as well as the bridge.
which is that and that.
Is that right that I just drew?
Yeah, and that there. All those 3 things are the off ramps.
Okay.
But they're not on the on ramps yet. They're still on the black roads, and they are turning. They're going to be turning down this second black road here, West Henry Street.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, they're turning onto West Henry Street. Whether they then turn up, this road here to get onto the on ramp, you don't know. The on or off ramp sort of stuff.
I hope they're blocking the streets
Yeah.
as well, just
So
in case.
wheels are still on. Um,
Okay, I am focusing on this.
yep.
I am going to remove the pins. No, not remove them. Loose. Shear through them. Corrode them. So
Shear
the
through
the
what?
pins holding the rear doors
Right.
are corroded through.
So you're corroding them.
They'll be barely holding on.
You hope to. Okay. Make your roll.
And I'm focusing to do this.
Okay.
I would say I make it.
Cool. Okay. Um,
Little drops of acid appears
the
around
Scarlet
it.
Samurai is nowhere to be seen at the moment, nor are the 8 ninjas that disappeared before you and Graviton. Graviton, you're continuing to follow Abyss. They are actually moving onto the land, so you either have to get up onto the land or you're going to be left behind. Although you could probably find like a water tunnel, what do you call those things? Drain pipe,
Viaduct.
Sewer.
Yeah,
viaduct,
drain, sewer.
emptying out, and try to travel up there under the city, in the hope that you can.
Sewers.
Yeah.
We call them
Mhm.
sewers.
So what would you rather do? Travel overland or travel underland? And
Travel
hope.
under, and
Okay.
and just keep in touch with them.
Yep.
Hopefully,
Okay.
giving me some directions.
Yep. So you're probably going to be, yeah, if anything happens, it's probably going to mean you're going to be last in the round to get there and do something, sort of
Mhm.
thing.
Okay.
But
Let's see. I bring in back the other 3 that got
Mm-hmm.
and there's a horse for you. Astral will appear in front of you as a seahorse, but with legs.
Okay.
Seam.
Yep. So a seahorse with legs is with Abyss.
Yeah, and and Samandriel and Balthazar are going to be lions.
Okay, and just following at a distance.
No, excuse me, Balthazar. No, Balthazar is going to stay a bird. This time it'll be the form of an eagle, and Samandriel will be a lion.
Okay, shadow lion, and that I'm taking it that the lion is just tracking at a distance.
Yeah.
Yep. And the same for the one that's an eagle.
Astiel, yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool. And you're just floating behind them somewhere.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
maintaining my invisibility above the truck as it moves.
Radio.
Not attacking or
Yep.
anything.
No, that's all cool. So I'm going to ask Graviton just to give me a 2d6 roll, please.
Okay.
Okay. Ebon Mystic, if you can give me a 2d6 roll, please.
Si, senor.
No.
Force.
Okay. Yeah, not quite right, but okay, that's all cool. So Graviton, you're trying to keep the truck in sight. What you see them is they are actually heading up White Street.
Okay.
So they're moving along White Street.
Are they going fast enough that those tires should not be staying on?
No, I'm rolling for when they do any directional change to see if those tires come
Okay.
off.
Alright.
So that's what some of those little quiet rolls are. As long as they keep getting a 5 or a 6, they're staying there. They do turn into North 2nd Street, I think it is. So they're heading down this way now. Are you guys doing anything with that information?
Is it
Ah.
at a point
Okay, rightio. Sorry. Yep. Just got something to
That's it,
do
yeah.
right now. And as they turn into where this red square is, yeah, that's where the tire comes off. Boom. And it just creates one hell of a mess in the road system. Like, almost instantaneously, you got road blockage. You've got what else have you got? So although Anna can't, so I'm just going to go inside. Okay, So the truck lurchers, what I'm going to say is they've got Kulak on top of some crates. The crates move and trap 2 of the ninjas, which leaves the other 2. One is trying to figure out what's happening outside. The other one is about to strike Kulak across the neck. Anna is in there. Away you go, Evan Mystic. Anna can do one thing, but I don't know what that one thing is going to be.
She's going to jump in front of the attack, obviously.
Okay. Make your roll. To block or to attack and try to get his attention. What are you doing?
It's going to have to be a block because.
Okay. So.
Just hoping.
Yep.
I think she succeeds.
Rightio. So if he hits, he actually ends up hitting her. He misses. So that's cool. But her location is given away, but at least she's there to be able to do something. And she's right next to him next round to attack if she wants. Okay.
Does the truck actually crash? Cause
the truck lurches over to one side. The front right wheel goes. It veers across straddles the middle of the road, lurches down on that side, which forces a whole lot of pressure and tension on the back wheel, which pops off as well, and the right rear door, that's when that just falls off. The left one is still standing.
What's hoping for?
And then you've got cars who are just screeching to a halt, crashing into each other, piling up on behind the truck, and you've got cars that are piling up on the oncoming side. And as I said, it's almost an instantaneous.
You really need to talk to the police about knowing how to handle a chase.
Yeah, wow. No one's told them. That's why I asked you. You guys using this information for anything else? They only knew the stuff around there, around the
okay, I thought I was updating them. Yeah, I actually thought I was updating them when I was asking.
Sorry.
Okay,
I didn't hear.
Misunderstood what was going on.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yep. Okay, so
it happens.
You guys, I'm going to say you guys are sort of on the corner of White and 2nd Street, sort of, but on this sort of corner over here. This issue, Abyss, will give you time to catch up with the rest of the group and probably come out on a manhole cover just a bit further along on White Street, perhaps in the middle of the section across. Right, what are you planning to do? So, because you're not in combat yet, I'm going to go to a combat with Anna and the ninja.
Okay, well I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So, okay, so Graviton, I'm just going to say because you're probably the closest to the best vantage point, I don't know. Because even Mystic's trying to conduct several things happening at a time. So, what are you doing, Graviton?
So are any minions visible right now, or would I have to go inside
one
the truck to
ninja
see 'em?
who's trying to look out the back to see what the hell's happening. And he's a ninja. You can see he's a ninja. He's in that same armor. You're not sure what's happened to the drivers at the front. You can see some crates that are pushed up over to the right side, the back of one, so you know it's yeah, if anyone was on the right side, they're probably pinned or crushed or something right now.
Okay. I might regret this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna use my first action to teleport up next to this ninja.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna just bash him with my gravity hammer.
Awesome. Okay, where you go, sir. I'm just gonna say you got surprise, so you get to go first, and then the rest of us will just go into initiative.
All right, I will roll for that then.
And that's a hit. How much damage do you do?
Are heavy weapons 2 damage?
Yes.
Then it's 2.
Okay, 2 damage. I'm gonna see if he can evade. I'm not holding out much hope. Oh no, it's 1d6. It's 1d6. The nasty little ninja evades.
Son of a monkey's second uncle.
Yeah, it's that second uncle. Okay, now we'll go into initiative. So you still might not be able to get it, you know. So we've got ninjas, we've got Graviton, Ebon Mystic, and Abyss. Basically the proponents here.
Oh
So, make your rolls, folks, for initiative. 6 for the ninjas. Graviton's on a 9. Ebon Mystic.
We rolled.
You've rolled? So 10's yours?
I rolled first.
Yep. Oh,
Yep.
sorry. And Abyss.
Right, so
6. Okay, Ebon Mystic, you're up first.
Like I said, I already had things planned.
Yep.
Through the open door,
There is, front or back?
basically
Sorry.
hold
Sorry,
the,
you took
the back door.
the back door. Yes. Yep.
Hold out my hand. Yeah, hold out
Yep.
my hand, and basically TK Kulik out of there.
Okay. So that's going to require 2 different rolls. But first of all, get the power going. That's a
Yeah, I did.
cool. You got the power. Okay. Now I
It
need you
does.
to give me another 2d6, please. Yep, definitely. Okay, you pull him
Nice.
out. So you pull him out. Anna's still on his chest. you see the little rat shape there, sort of defending him, but you've pulled him out in a way. That'll that's pretty much you.
That leaves you said Abyss gets up there, so that means also Samandriel and Castiel make it as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they can move in closer. That's fine,
Okay.
but they won't be able
So-
to make an attack. But so you've got the lion and the legged seahorse.
I have the lion, legacy horse, and the eagle.
Yeah. Is the eagle still just doing above reconnaissance, or they're coming in for an attack of some sort? Because it's going to be a bit
No,
hard.
actually, considering we know that they've got these ninja people, an injury,
Yeah.
me and Castiel will maintain in the air, keeping an eye out.
Okay.
Because
Rightio.
I'm still invisible and he's still an eagle.
Yep. So can you give
Oh
me?
no, I can't. I already moved.
Yep.
I already
Okay,
did
well,
all
for
my
him,
actions, so I can't.
Can you please give me a 2d6 roll?
Or his perception.
Did it make it?
Got a 5. Does
Okay.
that count?
Right. Yes, it does. So the information, because he's got to get to you to tell you, because it's not telepathic or anything. When we come round to your next initiative, I'll tell you what he sees.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yep. So boom, boom, boom. Where are we up to? Graviton, you're up again. This ninja is looking
Okay.
mighty pleased with himself.
Yeah, I bet he is. So for my new vantage point, can I
Yep.
see more than the one ninja, or is it just
Yep,
him?
you can see all 4. You've got one in on the left side, who's got his ninja toe raised, looking really
Okay.
puzzled because it looks like his target's just been removed. You've got 2 others who are obviously squashed against the other side. They appear to be moving, so you don't think they're actually dead. And then you've got this guy sitting there right in front who's looking like he's about to go for his ninja toe.
Okay.
Well, he's basically got it halfway drawn out. Basically, he's going to have his turn to attack at you.
So I'm gonna swing my gravity hammer at the same guy that I attacked with last time, right?
Cool. Right, make your roll for the first action.
Okay.
Ouch.
Success.
Okay, yep, so that's 2 points.
And then
he
you wanna
can't
do something
evade this
first?
round because he hasn't moved.
Okay.
So that's 2. Yep.
I am going to look for a vantage point and teleport a ways away.
Okay.
Is there a position that I can move to that would still give me some level of visibility while being out of melee range?
Oh yeah. So opposite on the corner of North 2nd Street and White Street, on the southern side of that intersection, on the left, there would be one of those like eagle or gargoyle sort of things that comes out from the building. You can see, you just go up there.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. And I just want you to give me a 2d6 roll, please.
Okay.
Okay, along the wall, around about 50 feet away from you, and about 50 feet down, because you're around about 100 feet up, about 50 feet down and around about 50, 60 feet along, so pretty much parallel to where the van is, you can see a ninja.
Okay, can the ninja see me?
He might not have known to do that just yet.
Okay.
Because you
Alright, that's my
disappear, and they
turn
have
then.
no way they know where you are.
Big surprise, guys. I'm a ninja.
Yeah. We move down to the ninja and Abyss. Abyss, you're up first because you are the heroine.
So the one that looks like he's about to draw his ninja toe and attack?
Yep.
Yep, he's about to get a water ball to the face.
Okay, make your roll. He hasn't moved, so he can't evade.
Splosh.
Okay.
Damage.
Yep, he's gone. He's Unco.
And then I will, sort of duck and hide and prep for the next one that I can spot and thwack.
Okay, can you give me a 2d6? Are you actively looking?
Actively looking.
2d6 roll, please.
Yep.
You spot a couple. So if we look at the intersection on the south, if we look at it just as an over the top view, on the south road is where the truck has collapsed. You can see Graviton on one of those gargoyle-y eagle things that juts out of a thing about 100 feet up on the southwestern corner. You are on the eastern southern corner along with the walking seahorse. You can see the lion has come around and is getting up and is pretty much at the shadowy line is at the truck. You can't see Evan Mystic anywhere, although you can see Kulak floating in the air 25 feet away, so I'm gonna say like 10 feet away from the truck and around about 15 feet up in the air or so.
Well, then, yeah.
Not quite out of danger because Evan Mystic, these guys can jump pretty high. So if there was someone nearby,
Yep.
they could actually still do some
So
damage
next
to them.
round I'll probably run interference on that.
Okay, so that's what you can see. And the two ninjas you can see are basically the same one that Graviton's caught eye with, and another one that's actually on the corner where you are. Up
Okay.
above you, just around the corner above you, around about 40 feet on the wall. So that's where you are. You can hear the sirens definitely coming your way. I'm assuming someone said we're at this intersection. You need to start moving people away. We're actively trying to control the section or something. Okay, so now we go into. Don't you have another action, Abyss? Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. My second action was to actively look around.
Yep. Okay, no, that's cool. So you got a bit more information. Yep. Okay, new rounds of initiative. Ooh, the ninjas get a 9. Graviton gets a 6. This gets a 6. And Evan Mystic. Hello.
Sorry.
That's all. A 10. Cool.
I
You're
was
up
getting
first,
a little
Evan
lag
Mystic.
there.
Yep. You're up first.
Okay.
Yep. So
I'm gonna have to
basically
use one of
your
my actions.
eagle has come back and told you that they sighted. So from your vantage point, you're looking down the avenue towards where the trucks come off. To your left, around about 40 feet off the ground and around about 20 feet towards the end of the street is a ninja hanging off the wall. That's the one he sighted. He's located for you.
Okay.
As well as
I
there's
immediately-
one in the back of the truck, and there's another one in the back of the truck, and you've got Kulak where he is.
Okay. First things first, I have to use one of mine to inform the police that the bad guys have moved off. They caused an accident at North and
White Street North.
Was it
North to second north.
Huh?
North second, yeah.
North and Second Street
North Second Street. I
or
think it
North
is.
Second Street? Excuse
Yeah.
me. And
North
North
Second.
Second Street, and I can't see
And
what
White
the cross
Street.
street is.
White. You're still on White.
White Street.
Yeah.
Looks like
Okay.
West White.
And
Yeah.
okay. And White Street.
West White.
So get them down here. My second action is going to basically give cast the illusion of invisibility over Kulik.
yeah. Cool. Make your roll. Nicely done. Nicely done. He just disappears. You know where he is. No one else does.
And Anna is going to drop down onto the ground, so it appears
Yep.
when he disappears that he actually teleported or something.
Yep.
She drops down to the ground. And
and
let's
that's
see.
pretty much her
What
action.
targets do?
She can't do much at the
see.
moment. Oh no, your lion can, because he closed
Yeah.
the last round. The horse,
Yeah,
the walking seahorse isn't quite there yet.
The horse was carrying Abyss, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So wherever Abyss wants to go, that's where.
Yeah. Abyss is on the corner
who was
away
it?
from
Is
the.
it Balthazar? Balthazar became
Yeah.
So you're on the back of Balthazar. So I have Samandriel. That can do something. He's the cat. So.
Yep. So he can make an attack
And
if
you
you
said
want.
there's a ninja on the ground, right?
There's one unconscious that Abyss is just wet, and there's one in the back of the van that you know you can see that's moving.
Okay. Okay. Samandriel is going to basically charge
Cool.
the guy in the back of the van.
Giant cat just leaps in the door.
And I'm going to say he missed.
Bugger.
Way too
That
many
would've-
ones, damn it.
That would have been cool.
Mm.
Okay. What I'm gonna say is, yeah, no, that's all cool. Okay.
One number one. Yeah, I think maybe.
So the ninjas go next. So this ninja moves, swings definitely over the lion on top of the truck, and then he makes another move off to the throw. It's as Ever Mystic sees it, to the left, so it's on your side, Abyss. He moves over to the wall there, and he's going to try to do his little invisibility, whatever he does thing when he moves there, but I don't know if he will. Nope, he doesn't. So he basically starts climbing partially. He finishes around about 10 feet up the wall, but he's still visible at the moment to everyone. So he hasn't been able to do whatever they do to get very sneaky. Which comes down to Abyss and Graviton. You both have...
The one
so-
that's climbing the wall that thinks he's trying to be sneaky.
Well, you've got two. You've got one that you can see, and one that's just got onto the wall.
Oh, the one that I can see then. The one that looks like he's actively ready to do something.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
And using my other action, what can I do? Right. I'm going to move so that I can cover where Kulak is.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of as in be right underneath him, so...
Okay, where you last saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. So you're sort of around about 10 feet away from the back of the truck, really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Graviton, what are you doing, sir? You can
Okay,
see
so
you can see two ninjas. Just saying. And they're both
okay,
on
well that was
walls.
what I had in mind.
This is gonna be nasty.
If it works, we'll see.
Yeah.
Um, I'd like to find a third target. Actually, wait, no. Here's a question for you. So, my controller type only lets me affect multiple people if it doesn't inflict or doesn't directly inflict damage.
Yep. You're
Does
not
chucking
directly.
people at the ground count as
No.
inf-
No. You're affecting their ability to climb walls. That's all.
Okay.
Just
All
the
right.
fact that the gravity is going to pull them to the ground is not directly your issue.
I mean, yeah, that wasn't on me. That's on them for
Yep.
not climbing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No,
Is
that's
there
on
a
them for being
third?
stuck to the side of buildings.
Okay. What you can do is you can do an active search to try to find anything else, and then still do your 3 attacks. If you
Okay.
want to.
Would that use one of my actions?
It would, unfortunately.
I will not be doing that then, just in case
Okay. Yep.
the first time doesn't work so well for me. So,
Cool.
first action, I'm targeting these two with my gravitix, with the goal of pushing them down with gravity.
Yep.
So, if you can make 2 save tests for me, please.
Okay, the guy who is 10 feet above the ground does this. Doesn't manage to hold on, falls to the ground. Doesn't take necessary damage, but he's obviously seen and scares a couple of people who avoid him like crazy. The second guy, who's about 40 feet above the ground on your side, I pity this person. He does manage to save.
What a lucky person.
Yep.
Okay. Second action.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it again.
Okay, so the guy who's on the ground, I'll do him first if you don't mind, manages to fall over after getting up.
There's pinned there.
So he's fallen off, become obvious, fallen over, got up, fallen over again. So he can't do much at all. And the other very unlucky guy, he doesn't save this time.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to say you've taken him unawares, and you have inflicted, I'm just going to take it for every 10 feet, for every 10 feet above it, it's a SC point, unless they've got something to avoid. So that's 4 SC points of damage he takes from falling that distance. That's because he was totally taken unawares. So he hits the ground. He can't do anything. Can he? Can't do anything else. He saved the first one. He's got one. He's got 1 round. He's got 1 action. Sorry, he saved on the first one.
But is he still conscious after 4 stress capacity?
He is. He is. So basically, what he does is he jumps into an open building, and that's all he can do at the moment. So he disappears off the street into some shop below you somewhere.
Okay.
And he's obviously limping. I don't need to add that, but I'm going to tell you he is. Yep, definitely favouring his right side. He landed on his left. Okay, great power, Graviton.
I'm glad that my gravity has actually dealt damage for like the first time ever.
Yeah. Well, there's ways around it, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
Well, no, your gravity
Very
hammer did pretty good.
circumstantial.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, I mean, imagine being on an ice lake, a lake of ice, and getting to fall over repeatedly. You may crack the ice. Okay, so at this point, we've really only got the 2 Abyss. What are you doing? Oh no, you've moved over. Yeah.
Yeah, I moved over and I tried to hit one and missed.
Okay. Rightio, we go to the here, let me have a look. Yep, we go to the next round for initiative, which is probably going to be our last. The ninjas get a 7.
Oh, no. Ignore my second roll. Not that it made much of a difference.
No, okay, 2, and Mystic 6, and Graviton 9. Sir, Graviton, you're up.
Okay, so
You've got one definite ninja in sight.
that's the one that was like 10 feet off the ground and fell,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You can hear and you can see the lights of police like jumping out of their cars, coming into the site. Jumping over vehicles. They've got their weapons drawn. They're ready to. Yeah.
Engage the situation.
Okay. Since this is the only one I can see, I'm going to teleport to the ground.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Is he conscious?
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I don't want to beat a man when he's down.
Oh, he's on the ground because he didn't have enough actions to stand back up again.
Well, okay. It's a figure of speech. I'm gonna beat him anyways.
Yep.
I'm gonna teleport to the ground and hit him with my gravity hammer, or
Awesome.
try to.
There you go.
Right. Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, nice. And that's 2 points of damage.
Correct.
Rightio. Sweet as. You definitely impact. He can't avoid that. He doesn't move. He's not likely to move.
Thank goodness.
We'll see. Yep. And you've engaged him in a combat, so the cops are probably going to be coming up and rendering you some support any second. We go down to the ninjas. Okay, well I know what all the other ninjas does. This guy, yeah, he just lies there and just looks and sees the police approaching. Evan Mystic, what are you doing?
Okay, we got one ninja left.
Yep.
I believe, let's see, first, Castiel is going to go back and continue to keep a eagle's eye out
Yep.
for any of the bad guys who may show up or may be watching from distance.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Balthazar is the vehicle for Abyss, so wherever she is, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, we're up to Samandriel, who
Mhm.
was engaging that ninja. Is that ninja still active?
No, he escaped the van, and he's the one that Graviton has just pounded into the ground again.
Okay, so, well, then he will come out of the van and look around to see if there's anybody else to engage.
Mm-hmm.
And Anna, she is, she's going to dip into the shadows herself.
Right. Okay.
To move around and see if maybe there's somebody on the ground that needs to be kept an eye on. So.
Okay. Right. So she's.
And as to what I'm going to do,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. There are no bad guy targets at the moment, right?
As well, apart from the one that is by Graviton. No.
Okay. I'm going to help make sure that nobody was harmed in the. I'm going to
Okay.
when the crash
So
happened.
what I'm going to say is you've already got 2 spells on the go. You basically anything over that is either going to require you to do a concentration check, and if you fail, either one or both of those spells are going to fail, or you can delete a spell if you like now to make room for another spell if you need to do it.
Okay.
If you need to
that would
cast
have
another
to-
spell, that is.
Now I'm not casting any spells. Yeah. No.
Okay. So just maintaining the two that you got. Your invisibility and Kulak floating are roughly 15 feet up above the ground. That's all cool. So you come down just to start looking at various people. Yep. So you can help them out of their vehicles. Some people do need
In
some
fact,
aid.
I will drop my invisibility at this
Okay.
point. There's no reason for me to be if I'm going to start helping people. So
Okay.
I'll drop my invisibility,
Cool.
but I'm going to maintain Kulik's protection.
Rightio. Basically, you can give aid to several people, so you can move through the cars and just like give some basic aid sort of stuff.
Yeah.
You've got your lion looking, your eagle looking, and Anna looking. So
Yep.
can you give, so in that order, eagle, lion, and Anna, 2d6 rolls please, and I'll
Okay.
give you the results at the next initiative round if we need to. Anybody?
Castiel is going to be a no.
No.
And it's going to be a
No.
no.
No. So no one.
And
Okay. At the moment,
yep,
no one.
everybody's a
Yep.
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Graviton, the police do come over to support you, but as they've got their guns trained on the guy and that sort of stuff, he actually impales himself with his ninja toe.
Wow. Okay.
I'd say I was going to go looking for the one that thinks he's got away, and then looking for the guy with a
Yeah.
serious right leg limp.
Yep. Okay, so that's what you're doing. So you head into the same
Into
shop.
the building that he. Yep.
Yeah. You can see some people who have been cut lying on the ground.
Hmm.
You can definitely see where he's moved from. Where through,
I'm about to
rather.
say, follow the thing, making sure that people, if I can, you superficial, you're actually dying.
So I'll just roll. Just give me a second, and I'm just going to roll to see if anyone of that nature does impede your movement. No, it's all superficial.
Yep. Okay.
So quickly you move on to the back.
Keep
Basically, and sorry, I've got to make another roll. Okay, give me a perception, searching check.
Yep.
Do you have what is it called that gives you advantage?
Detective. No.
Perception. I think perception
No, I
for
don't have
immediate.
that.
Okay, radio.
Do you have a 5 in that roll though?
Okay, you can actually see someone in the distance down the back alley around about. He's moved fast. Indeed, he's still managed to move fast. He's about 80 feet away from you. He's disappearing up over a roof.
Okay. No chance to take a shot, or
He's gone by the time. That's where you see him go over the roof.
Yep.
That's it.
dang.
Um,
Okay.
He's yeah. It's yeah. These guys move and seem to be able to move like cockroaches, unseen.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's it's going to be another. You're going to have to do an active search to find him. So it's
Yeah.
always going to slow you down. You've got to do a move and then get to where he is and then active search and all that sort of stuff. By which time he's probably moved on even further. Anything else you're doing? Because I'm going to say that's
Just-
your actions, but is
I was
there
about to
anything you're
say.
thinking of doing?
Other than that, I was gonna sort of backtrack and search for any clues, anything he's dropped.
Okay, give me a search check there, please. 2 of them, because you're doing it like a thorough search.
No and no.
You don't find anything after a few minutes.
No.
Meanwhile, back on the street, Graviton, you're sort of a bit conflicted about what this guy's just done. And suddenly you remember, oh, there's 2 ninjas in the truck. Not to mention what
Wait a
happened to
minute,
the
was
2
that
drivers.
Abyss? Was
Not to
was
mention
that
the one
Abyss?
that was
Sorry, Evan,
one
missed
that
it?
I know.
That was Abyss's action just now, right?
Yeah. No, that was hers for the next round. I'm just
Card does get a chance to try and also see if he can spot the guy, since he's with her.
I'm not trying to spot the guy. I'm now like he's gotten miles away from me, so I'm trying to search for anything he's dropped, clues.
Okay,
okay, so you can give me 1 roll for
that's
him.
Balthazar's. Yep, did.
Is that a hit? Is that a... Yep, 6. Okay. So the only thing Balthazar can find, but can communicate to Abyss, is a slight blood trail, but doesn't really lead. It leads out to the back, and then sort of it becomes very hard to detect. But just confirms that's how he left, really. Graviton, you suddenly remember the 2 guys in the back of the truck, as well as the drivers of the truck.
Okay. Can I see any of
And
them
the
from
one
where
that
I'm
I
standing?
blasted unconscious somewhere.
Yep. So here. So the police have got that one in custody. There's 2 guys that are trapped behind the crates.
Can I see them from where I am, or do I just know
Yep.
that from earlier when it crashed?
Well, you know that from being behind the truck and looking in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said they're underneath crates right now?
But they're squashed up against the right side of the truck.
Okay.
So, I mean, you could just inform the police if you want to, or you
Yeah,
can do that
that's what I
yourself.
think I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna
Okay.
inform them about it. I don't want to lift any boxes and cause more trouble.
Okay, no, that's all cool. So, yep, so from all that, you guys are asked to attend to a police station to make an official report. Is there, they offer any support for anyone that's been harmed or hurt? They don't actually know about Kulak because no one's seen him, really. So you'll probably want to take him back to your installation on Clark
We've
Street.
got,
Yep.
yeah, we have medics,
Okay.
medical.
Rightio. So basically we're going to finish that one there. What you do find out is they were taking tech equipment from a local startup technical business, not associated with yours in your civilian aspect, Evan Mystic. I'll give them a name for the next game sometime.
Okay.
So it's gonna be something like Star Labs in DC, but basically that sort of nature. So
Okay.
theoretical, experimental sort of stuff. You don't know what the stuff was, but the one thing that has been reported to the police, but not the actual full description, is that there is a small crate missing. So they managed to get away with something.
Yeah.
But they have the other equipment has been returned to their, and this is like a day or two later, they have returned. Okay, so
Okay.
for you guys for tonight, XP. So just let me get to XP. Okay. Everyone, including Kuyak, gets one for role playing because you all role played basically how you did it. Everyone gets one for defeating most of the plan of the enemy. And yeah, that's it for tonight at the moment. Because the next part will come in when you or if you want to do any further exploring with that tech company. But
I
also,
definitely want to.
yeah. One thing I'm going to do, and I've just come up with this little roll myself. Okay, so you guys are going to have a fame rating. Okay, so you've already established yourself, so you've got a fame rating of 1. Unfortunately, this didn't get you any more fame, this particular heist.
Right.
But I'm going to roll at the end of every one of those things, and if I get a 5 or a 6, your fame is going to go up by a point. And fame is basically going to be like a resource that you can sometimes try to call on if you've got to work with other teams.
Okay, that seems cool.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to end up being a very slight sort of get out of jail card sort of thing for working with other teams. I thought that might be an effective mechanic to do that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just turn off the recording.